It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. At the plate, George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Houston, center fielder, George Springer.
Now here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Herman isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
He's set. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. On the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Correa leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
To short, taken in by Gregorius. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead from first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Gonzalez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's big Aaron Judd. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Circle change, too low, ball one. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The count now at 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 25 over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two. Gattis, who's sometimes called Bull for apparent reasons. This is his first year at the big league level. Hot shot down the line, and that's through for a hit. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Here's George Springer looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
A little bouncer that goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Gattis at second. McCann on at first with 2 down. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results
You all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 1-1. His fastball that misses. Bottom of the second here with no score. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Inside, he misses. Ball 4. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Altuve calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Neil Walker, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Verlander pauses. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0. Line drive to left. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-2 is the count.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. Throw into third. And he is in there. Striding in once again, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Third inning, no score to this point. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Judge is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. In now, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. I'm set with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Second baseman, number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Verlander into his motion. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. The 2-2 He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's George Springer. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. High in the air. Andujar has a play. 2 down. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. And he misses low with it. 2-0. 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Carlos Correa would be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. There goes Altuve. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Altuve stands at second with 2 gone. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. The 1-2 is a ball high and inside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-2, full count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lined hard toward right center. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Great AB so far. I've really liked the base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Lays off 1-0. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Gregorius is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Verlander pauses. Here's the 2-1. Fouled away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A.J. Cole will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel singled home a run in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. They'll try it again from first. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
No balls and a strike to count. And that one stayed too low apparently. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. The 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Aaron Hicks sent packing to start the bottom of the fifth. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Walker comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. Could end up as an all-star this year, but it's not a lock at this point. He enters the day third in voting among first basemen.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The 3-1. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Now the 1-0. He's taken strike one.
The count's 1-1.
A 1-1 is low and outside for a ball.
1 strike.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Riding in once again, George Springer. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another chance. Number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 25.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. And there's out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. Verlander into his motion. First pitch on its way. Up around the face.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
2-1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
He loses him on ball 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Fouled off. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. 2 gone. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Josh Reddick. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And it's 1-1. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away.
Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So a big moment here and standing in Neil Walker, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer giving chase. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. Miguel Andujar will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 high in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Lays off. 2-2 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2-2. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 56, Holder.
Digging in and looking for more, Yuli Gurriel. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. Popped him up. Number 25 is calling for it. Makes the play. 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Holder. Stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The 1-1 is a ball down and away.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0. Drilled on the ground is short. Gregorius has it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Next for New York, number 25. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Reddick coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Brett Gardner will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set, now the pitch. Line toward right center. Springer patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Colin McHugh takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. McHugh pauses. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit. Here's
a pop-up now. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Evan Gattis. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Striding in for Houston, Brian McCann, who's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, George Springer. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ken Giles, if a man called. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And that misses. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is in the air to left. Gonzalez is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Neil Walker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Strike. Fastball that just misses inside.
1 strike.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Chasen Shreve takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Now in the box, Jose Altuve. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Nope.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
And that misses as well, 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners on the move for second. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gardner going back, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set, here it comes. And that one just missed outside. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Line to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
In there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now batting, number 25. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2 misses up and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Davinsky, a right-hander standing 6'3", is currently second among AL relievers in All-Star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors.